Hey everyone, Optimus Wilbur here, and this video is not suitable for children under the age of 13. This is aimed at young collectors and adult collectors. Let's start the video. Welcome everyone back to another Optimus Wilbur reviews, and if you want to make Baby Grimlock happy, why not hit the subscribe button, like the video, leave a comment, share it amongst your Transformer friends. This helps the channel out so much. And if you want to help the channel out further, please go to the description box. There's various other links there that can help support the channel. You can get into the Facebook group, anything like that, and I'm eternally grateful. So, like I teased in the last video, it is Arcee. And it's the Earthrise model. Now, again, this was one of the bots I genuinely was not wanting. I just did not like the look of her. And going over the bot before doing this review and going back over the Legends Takara version I've got of Arcee, you start to find things you like on both, and then things you hate on the other. So it's kind of a mixed bag, really. I mean, Arcee is great looking. That's the thing. The car is the mode I don't like. Of course, she's hidden completely underneath. She is a shell former. I know a lot of people have a major issue with that. It genuinely doesn't bother me. But the car basically does look very plain. That's my major gripe with this. It just doesn't look fantastic. That's my issue. The other issue I've got is the clearing. Now, you have got to be very careful the way you're transforming to try and get everything lined up perfect for her just to glide along. So if I bring in the Legends version and I just adjust my camera, that's perfect. Moves. It looks like Arcee. Of course, I've added Toy Hacks decals, and the way it's set, even though it's again a shell, you can see better detail in the car. It looks like Arcee from the cartoon, it looks like Arcee from the movie, and it's just an overall better looking car than just this. This is just a basic shell, whereas that's a shell where everything else kind of makes up for it being the extra parts of the car. So there's the main issue I had with the figure. I just hated this car. And when you put the two of them together, it's not even like you can turn and say that is like a car you would get. Like, I know it's Earthrise, so I've got a funny feeling she might still be in Cybertron with Elite 1 and co. But even at that, it just does look plain compared to the Legends version. That's the gripe I had looking at both figures. But when it comes to robot mode, things kind of stand out more for the figure, in my opinion, compared to the Legends one. So let's talk about some of the things that you can do. Well, she has got ports in the back. You can add the FX if you want. That's from Scorponok. So you can make it look like she's zooming along, anything like that. That is really it. Everything else like this can stay on but can also come off as a hoverboard, or you can make it into a riot shield. That was thanks to Adam Anti Matrix. I'll actually leave a link for his video because I've never seen this riot shield for good old Arcee. But yeah, the car mode was where I felt kind of let down in this compared to the Legends class. So let's get her transform. We'll get into robot mode. I'll get the other version into robot mode, and we'll compare the two, because I think robot mode is a lot stronger in this model compared to the Legends class. Having both Arcees transformed, this is where you start to see things they improved from the Legends version or the Thrilling Fairies, depending on what one you've got. Now, one is detail. Earthrise Arcee has got a lot more detail compared to the smoothness of Legends or Thrilling Fairies version of Arcee. And I'll show you what I mean. So we go to the top section, you can see there's more detail added in compared to just the smoothness and glossy look of the Legends version. The head, on the other hand, I do feel is a bit plain. It looks like something from, I'm trying to think, was it Buck Rogers? I might be showing my age there. I know some people, Ninja Bill will get me. He'll save me. But that's what it reminds me of. It just looks plain compared to the Legends version. Just that slight tone in the face and the lipstick kind of finishes that face off. Not just having Toy Hacks decals, but just having the extra little bits. But where I will give it props for in the Earthrise version is the way the bot is a complete body. And if I can get her standing just right, which I'll get to the legs in a minute, but that's the backpack doing its job. It's enclosed, everything is closed off, whereas if I turn Legends Arcee round, it's the entire transformation of like underneath her. And I always hated it because my one genuinely does love to pop off. It doesn't really like to stick. And I've heard that complaint so many times that just like the way the head and the chest area just pops off to fold when it goes into car mode. Everything just likes to move. It's not the greatest. Legs, on the other hand, I think the Legends class looks a lot better compared to Earthrise. Again, the knee bend just looks so plain, and the feet, they have to be flat to accommodate for that backpack. The good side is, though, that backpack can come off. Like I said, Adamantium Matrix made a right shield that is really for a hoverboard. And I think that's the way I'm going to display her. I don't really like having this gigantic backpack on her when, if I bring back in Arcee again for the Legends class, okay, the backpack's there, but it's not as like doubled up compared to that one. And that's the only thing really I hate in robot mode is the back of that backpack. Apart from that, I'm cool with it. I'm absolutely cool. Understand she's a shell former, and you have to make compromise with certain things. But doubling it up is the only issue I had. Apart from that, the bot feels and looks a lot better than the Legends class, in my opinion. Just because of the way the transformation is, and the fact that it doesn't pop off. There's more detail in Earthrise figure. The arms sit a lot better. So that's a good sign. It is a step in the right direction with the waves they're going in compared to Wave 1. I've said it before with the other bots. The original Wave 1, you could really just pick a few bots out of that. It really passed with flying colours. Then the rest, there's so many issues. And you're going to be seeing that in later videos that are coming in the next few weeks. But let's get that backpack off. We'll get into the hovercraft mode and we'll finish up the video. And there you go, having both RCs set up like that, you kind of see they look really cool. I like the fact the Earthrise Arcee has got the pistol she used in the movie. I absolutely love that. But the most important thing is that little hovercraft. So let's take away the Legends Arcee. She will be back in a later on video. And bringing in the back of the car or the backpack, you're just pegging on the feet. And there you go. It does look really good like that. I've got to admit, she does look fantastic without that backpack off, and having that little accessory. Making a hovercraft, I think, is pretty cool. Again, it's one of these ones where I was really not wanting this bot. I was really on the fence with it. But then when you start comparing the good and the bad to the Legends Arcee and this one, you find your faults with the one you love, but then you find your faults with the one you didn't want. But then vice versa. You love the things you love about the original, and then you love the things about the new one. It's entirely up to yourself what version you get. If you want an RC, it looks close, if not bang on the Generation 1 style, that isn't forking out for the Masterpiece or third party. This is a really good close one. I would buy her if you don't have the Legends one. I think the Thrilling 30s one does look good. The black I'm just not a fan of. I just prefer being white and pink. I've always preferred Arcee that way. And having the two of them side by side, it's such a close call. But if you don't have Arcee, pick up the Earthrise one and you'll see what I mean. Like when you compare car modes and that, when you see the molds of each bot side by side, there is things you notice that you like in the original, then you start comparing them. That's the only thing you have to look out for. It's not a bad bot. That was the thing I was worried about. And that's one thing I've got to stress. It isn't bad compared to some people looking at that backpack. The backpack's fine. The double backpack is just a personal thing I've got with it. I just don't like being doubled up, but you can take it off. So they give you the option, which is cool. If they can give you the option to take it off, take it off. So I would get it if you don't have the Legends Arcee or the Thrilling 30s. If you want both of them, like I've got, then by all means you get both. But yeah, you're not going to be disappointed with her. You're really not. I'm happy with her, and she goes into the collection like always. Legends Arcee will be back. She'll have her toy hacks video. There is a few decals I'll have to go over her because I've got so many, including Titanic size. And that's right, I'm saying that. 4 Titanic size bots coming in with their toy hacks decals, all done. So what is up next, Transformer fans? Up next, Transformer fans, is a bit of a double video, just because of my shooting arrangement and college work. And I'd rather have the two of these guys in at the same time, because then you get the idea they're going with. We had the weaponizers in Siege, and now we've got the mini bases back in Earthrise. So up next we have Ironworks and Airwave. They'll be in the next Optimus Wilbur reviews. See you next time, Transformer fans. Thank you for everyone to tune in today's video. If you want to make Baby Grimlock happy, why not hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. All new videos are always coming right here in Optimus Wilbur reviews. If you'd like to follow me in any of my social media links, all the descriptions are in the description box below. And of course, as always, I cannot stress this enough, I wish to thank Cybertronic Spree for allowing me to use their song Cybertronic Warrior as the theme of this channel. Guys, this is an incredible band, it does incredible covers, and recently just done an amazing album of the Transformers 1986 movie soundtrack. Please follow them and all their social media links. I have every description in the description box below. Please check them out, and as always, Transformer fans, till all are one.